So this is something you have to try for yourself. You have to experience for yourself. It's not something we can just kind of think about and then, we say, oh, well, I thought about it and that doesn't work much for me. Because it's not really what we think about. The thoughts about this kind of practice are just to get you to stop thinking and start practicing. And we have the mindset where we only want to do some practice, or we only want to share deeply, we only want to listen deeply, we only want to ask for help or to give help when something is wrong, when something is bad, when, in one way or another, life is falling apart. So what the Buddha taught is that, in a very real sense, life is always falling apart. Life itself is like falling apartness. Because we are very familiar with the world of thinking about things. But we also know that the world is not about our thoughts that we have about things. We know that. We're stuck in knowing about things. We're so fixated in what we know about. And, what that means is that we're very slow to learn. We're very difficult to learn. We're very difficult to have new experiences. And, if you have a perfect life, maybe it doesn't matter, or you don't care about healing or helping others or whatever. But if you're anything like me, you don't have a perfect life. You don't empathize with that idea of having a perfect life. So this is not so much a shtick as it is a challenge. It's a challenge to go beyond our ego values, our ego ideas about ourselves and about other people, and to step into this place of responsibility for the here and now. This responsibility for this moment as it is. To really open to that. To open to how much we don't know about this experience. And even beyond knowing or not knowing, we can kind of tune into or tap into the impermanence of everything, of anything. The impermanence of good thoughts, the impermanence of bad thoughts, the impermanence of the identity that you feel like you're stuck in, or you have to depend upon, whether it's positive or negative. So this is really about freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from what you think, freedom from what you desire, freedom from what you fear, freedom from you. And once again, if you live a perfect life, if you do everything right and nothing wrong, and you are happy, healthy, wealthy, completely free, then you don't have to think about being free. You are already a Buddha. You are already enlightened. But for me, I make mistakes. I do things that I'd rather not do. Not because those things are inherently good or bad. I'm kind of working to see through that whole idea, but because that's just not something that I would like to do. And so it's a learning process of seeing how everything that we do or think or experience is impermanent. And through beginning to look and experience that, there's a realization that takes place. And this is like the realization of no self. The realization that the whole baggage of your identity is an illusion. It's just another thought. And the reason that we're so kind of confused by this way of speaking and this way of teaching is because we have an internal religion of belief in self. We have an internal religion of a belief that we are a real true person in a real true story, like we are in a real movie, and even that the world itself is like a real movie that we either have to exploit or we are being exploited by. And so we entirely miss out on this capacity to free ourselves and actually to awaken ourselves. So yeah, I mean, I've experienced mushrooms, I've experienced LSD, I've experienced ayahuasca and DMT, I've experienced a lot of those things. But the deepest and most meaningful experiences that I've had aren't about any substance. It's more like being a Buddhist monk for 7 years, living in community, attending intensive meditation retreats that have helped me to realize the importance of having a path, of being on a path. The importance of not just helping myself, but actually helping others as well. This way of life that's based in deep giving and deep listening, rather than deeply holding on to my preconceived notions and my thoughts and ideas about what's going on. Because I can see that my thoughts about what's happening right now are not what's happening right now. I can see that the thoughts that I have about myself is not myself. Because myself isn't like watching a movie. It's almost like many people have gotten stuck in a mindset where they are sitting behind a screen watching a movie of themselves and their lives and all of these stories and beliefs and narratives that don't even necessarily support them. So to awaken or to be free from fear through fear, to awaken or be free from anxiety through anxiety, to awaken or to be free from our very high positive ego, becoming arrogant and narcissistic and greedy and angry and how self-important we are, to wake up through that, and also to wake up through our shame and how we see ourselves in a low way or in a negative way. Everybody's focusing on, making money, making a lot of money, but that doesn't really help you be at peace with yourself. It just helps you have a car or helps you pay your bills or helps to keep you on this rat race of living. Is the connection really bad? I'm not sure about that, if it is or isn't. It might just be your connection. But if it is my connection, then I appreciate you letting me know that. No, it looks good from here. Everything looks good from here. So it's not to be exposed by the world. Oh, I gotcha. I know what you're really doing here. I know what you did last night. I know what you've done in your life. I know what's happened to you. Tell me about your trauma. But it's actually exposing yourself to yourself. To dare to be aware, to dare to be with your experience of being a vulnerable human being in this moment. The vulnerability of being fully aware of your body, the vulnerability of being fully aware of your mind as it is right here and right now. But as much as you are seeking, chasing after some kind of identity, some kind of goal that you want to get, some kind of idea that you have about what other people think of you and what you think of yourself, and what you're scheming, constantly in this state of scheming about what you want to get and how you want the world to be, then you are going to be lost in that scheming, in that desiring, in that fearing. And it will be very inaccessible for you to open up your chest and expose your heart to the awareness. Bodhidharma, this isn't a recording, Tony Chai. Let's get some big W's in the chat, everybody. Bodhidharma, the founder of Chan, the founder of Zen Buddhism, which has nothing to do with Hare Krishna, says that to recognize awareness is liberation. But we have lost entirely the idea about being free, and instead we've replaced freedom with pleasure and the ability to avoid pain. So this is not about getting pleasure, getting more of what we want, and avoiding more of what we want to avoid. This is not about that. Freedom is not about that. Expose yourself to awareness. Expose the vulnerability and the sensitivity of your heart, of your breathing, of your whole body, of your whole mind, of your whole life to awareness. Stop bullshitting. Stop acting like this is a TV show or a movie or some kind of interactive game, like we're in some kind of dystopian future where you can press a button and cause somebody to feel bad, or press a button and cause somebody to feel good, where your votes of if you like this or don't like this lead to someone going through some kind of problem or being lifted up to some kind of stardom. Let all of that go. Or trying to turn this into something that's irreverent and stupid and nasty. Does everything have to be something stupid and nasty? Why would you be in a position to make something stupid and nasty if it's not something that you're interested or have anything to do with? Allow the heart to open. Allow the body and mind to open. To what? With what? Through what? Awareness. Don't come in here and pretend to know who I am. Don't come in here and pretend to know what's going on. You know the only person who knows who I am? That's me. Do you know the only person who knows who you are? That's you. Do you know the only person who knows everything? Nobody. So let's invite nobody to be together with you, to be together with me, to unravel the ego bullshit, the spiraling of thoughts and judgments and likes and dislikes and compulsive swiping, into awareness, from awareness, with awareness. What is awareness? Don't be daft. That's what awareness is. Stubbing your toe when you're lost in thought, stubbing your toe and stopping and becoming aware. Finding, remembering your breath and your presence here and now. Seeing how you're acting aggressively, seeing how you're acting negatively, seeing how you're specifically trying to make this something else than what it is. Stop trying to make sense of this and experience this as it is. Or don't. You don't have to be here. I don't have to be here. Certainly you don't have to be here trying to do something or trying to understand something, and the same goes for me. So this is also to stop trying. Sometimes I like just to, when I'm getting wrapped up, maybe anxiety or too much attention or too much feeling like I'm not getting any attention, that myself, my heart is not really getting attention. I like to just close my eyes and offer kindness to myself. Offer kindness to the heart that's beating quickly because so many people coming in and making comments or making judgments. Offering kindness and forgiveness to my own heart. And that's something that you can also practice. That isn't about the ego, it's not about the story of what we experienced in high school or the story of what we experience at our jobs, or this kind of vague idea of American culture and this vague idea of having a job and a car and coming home and watching Netflix and YouTube and eating and repeating the cycle over and over again and creating an identity and creating an understanding of how life is and how social communities are just through watching movies and TV shows. But to actually open the heart to this moment as it is. And I'm not talking about flowery language. I'm talking about kicking ass with kindness. Being based, being chill, being ultra instinct. Fusing the dualities of yourself into this present moment awareness. That's beyond good and evil, beyond right and wrong. Just opening the heart. And stop pretending that this is like something that you're in control of. Stop pretending like I'm knocking on your door and bothering you. You're choosing to be here. Every moment that you stay here listening is your own choice. So instead of making up some story about me and making up some story about what's going on here, maybe you should ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I listening to this person teach and share about the Dhamma? Why am I listening to this former Buddhist monk share about the way of meditation? And especially, and I always say this in my live streams, but especially, please stop pretending to know about things that you don't know about. Please stop pretending to have experience with things that you don't have experience with. Please stop pretending to be in control of everyone and everything. Know how to let go. Know how to be open to this experience as it is. That's not about me, not about you, not about anybody. It's just this experience as it is. Yeah, welcome, Scott. I appreciate that. I wonder if anybody here can close their eyes like I am. And can you feel your heart beating? Instead of getting involved in some kind of ego, manipulative, complicated story about me and you and what's going on and what the big conspiracy is here and who knows what and what knows who and all that, can you actually close your eyes and feel your own heart beating? And can we stop pretending that our egoic, greedy, angry, random bullshit thoughts are somehow inherently more important than our beating heart? Can we actually stop pretending that our beating heart inside of our own chest right now is as important as a crumpled up Mountain Dew can in the backseat of our car, is as important as a dried up McDonald's fry, Can we actually, not for the other people, not trying to control or manage the other people here, but for ourselves, can we stop pretending that our bullshit thoughts and our bullshit anger and our bullshit greed and our bullshit made up judgments about what's going on here and everything is just what I think about it, to actually recognize that your beating heart right here in this moment is important, that it's more important to you, it's more important to who you are, it's more important to your process of healing and being free than just continuing to make up nonsense thoughts and then arbitrarily believing in them. So like I said, sometimes when I feel overwhelmed or confused or sensitive, I just like to close my eyes and put my hand over my heart and actually listen to my heart beating. Not to do tarot readings, not to ring bells, not to do Reiki, psychic, sales pitches, but just to actually enter into my own heart right now. And you're invited to do that practice as well, to enter into your own heart right now. Entering into the heart and letting go. And then entering into the heart of awareness. Sometimes it's not enough to just keep watching YouTube videos and TikTok videos, watching movies, bullshitting, pretending to be angry, always trying to find conflict with this or that, just always seeking for something to be offended by, something to be outraged by, something to have a negative or a positive opinion about, and to actually enter into the heart of awareness. To enter into the heart of letting go. That is 100% and totally beyond our likes and dislikes, 100% totally beyond our thoughts and opinions and arbitrary judgments about other people and about situations. We've become so addicted to constantly describing everything and making everything into some kind of movie or story or belief system, always trying to explain away our direct experience, to explain away our heart of listening, our heart of being, our heart of experiencing. Not trying to understand. We don't have to try to understand our heart. We just have to listen. We don't have to try to understand our breathing. We just have to listen. We don't have to try to understand awareness. We just have to listen. It's up to you how far you want to take the practice of arriving at peace. I know, KP, I've been there. And a lot of people here, they hate themselves so much. That's why they're so aggressive in the world. That's why they're always trying to find somebody and something to be angry at, to be offended by, to have an opinion on. So instead of fixating and revolving around in this way of thinking, hating ourselves, we actually have to let go of this idea of ourselves and begin to connect and enter into the heart of our true selves, of our real selves. You remembered that you hated yourself, and that's the moment to love yourself as you are right now. not to continue worrying about hating yourself. Paranoid voices and thoughts and complicated thinking and going around and around in these circles of consumption and desire and fear. Have we thought even for a moment to stop? And we can't make excuses. We know how full of bullshit we are. We know how much we bullshit ourselves and how much we bullshit other people and how much the world bullshits us and we bullshit the world. So it's no wonder our emotions and our thinking and our egos are out of control with anger and greed and desire. Always frustrated, always wanting to make some kind of conflicted idea about what's happening, always wanting to be in control, always wanting to have our opinion pushed out into the world, always wanting to convince other people of what we think, because we are constantly in a state of wanting to be convinced. Convince me, convince me, convince me. Please, somebody convince me of something. And if I'm not convinced, you'll have hell to pay. I'll tell you how wrong you are. I'll tell you how confused you are. I'll tell you how fake you are. I'll tell you how ungenuine you are. Just because I'm not convinced. Just because you're not trying to convince me. The number one manipulator in your life is you. The number one manipulator in my life is me. So have you ever actually stopped long enough to ask yourself who you are and what is this? Not in some bullshit story-based movie of your life and your identity, but in your experience right here and now. Have you ever asked yourself, who am I? Have you ever asked yourself, what is this? Have you ever asked yourself, what's actually important to me? Is what is actually important to you to be judging someone on YouTube? To be making up stories about someone that you don't know and don't have anything to do with? Just listen to your heart. Stop being a bullshit artist. Stop being so caught up in your scheming that you can't put one foot after another in just being aware. Stop scheming. Stop conniving. Stop figuring out. Stop understanding and just open. Stop justifying your negativity. Stop justifying your aggression. Stop making up justifications for your aggression. Stop making up justifications for your negativity. Stop making up justifications for your attempt to pull other people down into negativity. Stop making up justifications for you trying to convince other people to be negative. Stop justifying hate inside of yourself. Why? Because who wants to feel hate? Stop trying to get your question answered and start listening to the answer that is already here. Stop trying to make this better. Stop worrying about why this feels worse. Start opening your heart to the way that this is. Because this is the way that it is. Stop trying to convince other people that the way that this is some kind of bullshit story based on your anger, your frustration, your arbitrary thoughts and judgments that you've believed in. Stop pretending, stop bullshitting, stop trying to convince other people that this is a story. Stop trying to convince others of anything at all. Listen to the silence that's inside of the music instead of fixating on the music. Stop justifying your aggression. Stop justifying your meanness. Stop justifying your hatred. Where is a reason for me to be mean? Where is a reason for me to be angry? Where is a reason for me to be offended? Where is a reason for me to hold on to some negative opinion about somebody else? Where's a reason for me to hold on to some negative opinion about a situation or an experience that I don't really know anything about or have any experience with? Give me a reason, give me a reason, give me a reason to be angry. Give me a reason to be confused. Give me a reason to be greedy. Give me a reason to be frustrated. Give me a reason to hate. Give me a reason to judge somebody else. Give me a reason to keep thinking. Give me a reason to believe in something. Give me a reason, give me a reason, give me a reason. No reasons, just this as it is. Nobody is ready to hear this message because this message isn't coming from anybody. Everything in your life is just emptiness itself. Stop pretending to understand everything. Stop pretending to be in charge of this situation. Stop trying to convince other people of something. You are just an addiction to liking and disliking. You are just an addiction to holding on to thoughts. You are just an addiction to putting a bunch of thoughts together with grasping and attachment and holding on to them and saying, this is me. This is the thought I identify with. This is the opinion that I identify with. This is the idea that I identify with. Now watch out and don't make me angry. Don't make me judge you. Don't make me have an opinion about you. You better act a certain way or I'm going to tell people that I don't like you. You better act a certain way or I'm going to tell people that I like you. Stop being convinced. This is a revolution of the mind. This is a revolution from ego to awareness. Stop pretending to be in control. Stop pretending to be in control so that you can add more meaning to your life. Paradox and contradiction are the source of freedom. Once you can see that right and wrong depend on one another, you can be free from right and wrong. Once you see that good and bad depend on one another, you can be free from good and bad. Once you see that self and other depend on one another, you can be free from self and the importance that you give to your opinions. You are looking in a mirror, and this is a mirror that has nobody in it. Experience as it is. If this is anything, this is like a guided meditation. Can you imagine coming into a guided meditation and complaining about it? We have become addicted to giving an opinion, and we have lost any connection to listening and giving. Why do you think that your opinion or your comment or that you like this or dislike this is so important? Why would it be? Why are you so addicted to having an opinion about things? Why are you so addicted to liking something or not liking something? And not just that, but letting other people know that you like it or that you dislike it. Who cares what you like or dislike? This isn't a restaurant. I'm not looking for a Michelin star review. I have no idea who you are. You have no idea who I am. So two human beings coming face to face or heart to heart or mind to mind, why would what you like or what you dislike be so important? Why would your random opinion be so important? This is not concerned with opinions. This is not concerned with likes or dislikes. Drop the ball, drop the ego, drop the thinking. Come home to the heart. generosity, through giving, that doesn't want to get something back. Learn how to give without trying to get something back. Learn how to give deeply. Learn how to give a lot. Learn how to give more than makes sense to you. If I'm teaching anything, I'm teaching that. Instead of relying so much on your frustration, your anger, your greed, your fear, why don't you use happiness to break through that process of clinging to thoughts? Why don't you gladden the mind and brighten the mind? We are living in such a desolate social situation and such a desolate internal mindscape that we are always frustrated. We're always angry. We always want to see someone who's lower than us. We always want to be offended by something, because in us feeling right, we feel something. But if what we're feeling is just negative, if what we're feeling is always about criticizing, if what we're feeling is always about bullshitting our way through life, how can we ever have a real connection with anybody? Let alone, am I being taken advantage of? Is this a good person? Is this a bad person? How can we have a connection with anybody if we can't flush the toilet of our own minds? It's like we're constantly shitting into a toilet, and that toilet of these random thoughts that we believe in and identify with that don't have any basis in our experience, direct experience, or in what our actual intention is. So when you're constantly holding on to thoughts that don't have anything to do with your direct experience and don't have any awareness of what your intention in that thought actually is, and you're just holding on to all these thoughts, it's like you're shitting into a toilet that you're not flushing. Just flush the toilet. But I need to be negative, but I need to be angry, but I need to be frustrated, but I need to have an opinion, but I need to like this, but I need to dislike this. Who is that that's saying that? Who is that that's saying that? 3 rules in this channel. Don't be in a hurry. Don't try to understand. Don't pretend or bullshit yourself about knowing about things that you don't know about, or having experience with things that you don't have experience with. Those are the 3 rules in this channel, and if you break them, you're not really here, even if you are here. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be here trying to understand. And do not pretend to know about things or have experience with things that you don't know about or have experience with. If you're not interested in being at peace with yourself, you've got no reason to be here. People asking a little bit about myself. I first went to live at the meditation center in 2014. A Zen Buddhist meditation center in New Mexico. And in 2018, I left my life behind as a carpenter in Seattle to move to Thailand and become a monk. So from 2018 to 2025, I was living full-time as a monk in South Korea, in Japan, in Myanmar, in Sri Lanka, in Italy, all over the world. And early this year, in 2025, I decided to take off the monk identity, the Buddhist monk identity. And now I'm here sitting outside a coffee shop in Malaysia, sharing this live stream and giving this space for people to connect and to just be, and to realize their true selves, to realize awareness, and to cut the bullshit. Because there's one group of people that want to become enlightened or realize awareness, and they have their own set of problems. And then there's another group of people who just want to live their life, and then they get curious about something, but they're so lost in the bullshit of the world and the bullshit of society that they don't see how much they're bullshitting themselves and pretending and grasping onto just random thoughts and arbitrarily believing those thoughts. So this is like a mirror for those people as well, to say, stop pretending. And that applies to all of us, because we get stuck, we get lost in the pretending of believing in our ego, in indulging in our fear, indulging in our anger, indulging in our delusion. And this is meant to be a stopgap for that. You're responsible for yourself, Joseph Robb. You live in your own place, you live in your own body, so you're going to have to be the judge of if you're being in a hurry or not. I've never been to the Rockies. Thanks, Mirage. What you see in me is what you have in you, so you must be amazing. Don't fixate on letting go. It's an opening. Letting go is like a giving. So giving is not something that feels empty. Giving feels full. And yet there's emptiness inside of giving. There's loss inside of giving. So what, Red Devil? That doesn't mean anything. You can have a black person here. You look like a black person. You sound like a black person. So what? What does that mean? It's just trying to push some agenda. Pushing some belief agenda, pushing some ideation that you want other people to believe in, that maybe you're having a tough time believing in it yourself, so you want other people to believe in it to support that idea. Have you ever met a cult leader? Do you know anything about what this is about? Oh, you have to let go of trying to control anger. You have to let go of trying to control the world, 100%. The world is not under your control. And you also, Patrick, can't understand the world. Just like you can't understand how your intestines work. You can't understand how your heart works because it's way too subtle. The interactions of the neurons and the electricity and the processing, and so also your brain. You think that you can intellectually understand your brain or your mind. No, it's not possible. Don't pretend, Spoon. Just because you think something doesn't mean that it's true. Just because I think something doesn't mean that it's true. So this is a different way of looking at things. This is a different way of being. That's kind of true. Your brain is a cheeseburger. Your brain is a cheeseburger as much as it is your brain. What is a brain? Oh, the neuroscience book. Oh, the anatomy book. Oh, this is my brain. If you try to get a hold of what your brain is, you're going to die. You're going to have to actually open up your skull and take your brain out. What do you think's going to happen? What's your brain? It's just a thought that you have. It's just an idea that you have. Who yourself is, how your mind works, it's just a thought that you have. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years, so I know a little bit about this stuff. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying I'm the most enlightened guy in the world, but I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. got it, Snapper. I'm in Malaysia, Spoon. Oh, there's nothing to agree with or disagree with here. As much as you find something to agree with or disagree with here, you don't know what's being talked about. So we can get that out of the way. It would be possible to do something like that, Nick. We'd have to have a WhatsApp call and we'd have to talk through it a little bit. But it's not totally outside of the realm of possibility for a short period of time, or can also make longer term arrangements for you if you want to be a volunteer or different things like that. Really, the best way is just not to be in a hurry to figure this out or to kind of see what I want you to do or what I'm trying to teach, but just to be here. Kind of like being a child. A child doesn't come out and have a notepad in their hand. Okay, what about this? You said this Donald Trump, you said a Republican, a Democrat. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's not actually how it works. So just arriving, just showing up and giving and receiving, emptying out your cup to experience this, and you see where you want to take that on your own. Of course, Fractal Elf. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. I trained with meditation masters and enlightened monks all around the world. The question isn't, do realized beings exist? The question is, are you willing to listen to talks from realized beings? And the question isn't even that, if you can do that or if you're willing to do that, but are you willing to empty out your own cup? So there's the story of the professor going to meet the Zen master. And the professor went to go and meet the Zen master monk in the temple. And the professor for tea. And the professor is asking all these questions again and again and again. And so at that moment, the Zen master starts to pour the tea for the professor. The professor's holding out his hand, still yapping away, asking all these questions. And the Zen master is just sitting there, not answering. So the tea fills all the way up to the top and it starts to overflow. And the professor stops and says, wait a minute, what's going on? The Zen master says, when your cup's full, it can't take any more. Empty your cup. So we're here to empty our cups, everybody. Instead of being in an interpersonal situation of you and somebody else, just snap. Stop and step back from interpersonal ideation. Stories about yourself in relationship with other people, stories about other people in relationship with other people. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with yourself. It's got nothing to do with awareness. So what we're learning to do here, if we're learning anything, is to stop, to step back, and to realize and remember awareness. So awareness is not about thinking. Thinking arises and disappears in awareness. So if you can notice the element or the aspect that is there, as thoughts come up and go away, you can realize awareness. And just settle in not seeking or not figuring out, in and of and from, through awareness. Quady Scott, I'd say, as much as you can, have good friends who have more experience than you and be open to receive their experience. You're not going to find purpose and fulfillment by being in a hurry, to get something, to understand something, etc. And so we'll fixate on these small things, we'll fixate on these ego things, we'll fixate on these thoughts and stories, because that's what we're used to doing. We're used to constantly having something to believe in. We're used to constantly putting our experience into this box. And you can watch my most recent YouTube video about the dangers of interpersonal relationships and complicated thinking, where I talk about the box analogy of creating all these boxes of conceptual thoughts and putting everything into a box. So this is about no box. No boxing, no fighting, and no box to fight over. No container, no containment of conceptual thinking, trying to put this reality, this experience, this everything, this self, this other, everything in your life into a box. Just stop doing that. That's correct, Fractal Elf. You're a smart guy. You're a smart elf. We're not here to argue. We're not here to share our opinions. We're not here to do anything like that, okay? You can take your opinion and you can flush it down the toilet where it belongs. And donations are accepted. Donations are greatly appreciated if you get a lot of value from these teachings and this experience. Accepted and appreciated. Well, I tell you, you know, it was a small kind of success, but it was a big success for me, where because I was born on the East Coast and I never had like a big job or much money or anything like that. I didn't come from wealth. I never went to college. So when I found myself I couldn't even afford weed growing up in high school. I didn't have any money. Nobody, there's no way for me to get money. I couldn't even buy drugs. So I definitely didn't grow up wealthy. And so I moved out to Seattle after being brokenhearted from a Puerto Rican woman that I fell in love with. And I find myself to be 2017 Camry with tinted windows, two 12-inch subwoofers, aftermarket front speakers, 1200 watt amp, gaming PC, 2560 by 1600, 144 hertz, 1080 Ti. I mean, this is back in 2018. Dab rig, Dab King, lovely relationship, the best job I ever had, where I could show up when I wanted, leave when I wanted, could take a 1 hour paid lunch break every day in Seattle. And through getting that nice people around, cool kind of hippie community around, through that experience, I realized that making money, making pleasure, making security for myself, making up this big planned life to put myself into a box of, was not in line with what I really wanted. What I really wanted was freedom. What I really wanted was freedom. And so that experience of getting everything that I thought I was supposed to get, that I was told by the society that I was supposed to get, and it took me until 25 to get that, and it took a lot of struggle and fight and ferocity in myself to get away from the mental illness and the kind of psychosis that I was very connected with, anxiety, depression. My mind just was sick. How I grew up, I did not have the nourishment to have a healthy mind. I want to get that clear. Not just unstable, complicated thinking, not just like schizophrenia, not just like psychosis or anxiety or depression, all of it. I was connected to all of that. And so I went from 20 years old, where I was diving down into complete suffering, to then going and staying at a Zen Buddhist meditation center for a year, hour after hour after hour after hour, facing down my mind and facing my suffering, and having some of that transformation and some of that grounding take place. So that allowed me to be successful when I was 25, and then allowed me to realize that that way of life wasn't going to give me freedom. So I had to give everything up to get what I really wanted, which was freedom. So that meant 7 years of a Buddhist monk, 7 years of traveling around the world, 7 years of attending intensive meditation retreats, studying with meditation masters, like enlightened Buddhist monks kind of characters, and eventually to stopping being a monk and taking this new stage of life, which is like the monk of not being a monk. The advice is never going to work. It's always the practice, right? So, and it's that openness, it's that affiliation with generosity, affiliation with making a donation, to donate out your grasping onto that anxiety. The anxiety is a problem because you're attached to that anxiety, and your unwillingness to give away what you're attached to is why you're looking for advice about doing that. So if I felt anxiety, right, I would stop being attached to getting rid of anxiety, and I would start practicing to listen and feel that anxiety. And through that, I would realize that I don't have to get rid of the anxiety. I don't have to have this desire to get rid of what I'm experiencing. And because of that, I can detach, or I can abandon, or I can give away the whole shebang of trying to understand or figure out or control my experience. And I can open up to the heart of awareness, which isn't about me or someone else or any kind of story, or about yesterday or the future or anything like that. Sure. Meditation and breathing exercises. And for those people who come in here and get to be new here, we're not really here to build up an interpersonal relationship between me and you. What am I doing right now? I'm practicing to donate and to give what is valuable to me, what is precious to me. My vulnerability, my body, my mind, my experience. I am donating right now to you, my body and mind. So if you want to build out or develop relationship here, you should also be open to donating your body and mind. To give it up, to give it away, to abandon it, to just be here, to just experience. And if you can't do that, you can also make a donation, support me as a teacher, support me to continue in this work. That's a good idea. Well, we have to get experience, no one reborn, so I'm not sure what your experience is. But it's always a good sign to develop a relationship with someone who's farther along on the path than we are. It's always a good sign to stay connected with someone who we can identify as being on the path, so that we can practice together, not just practice for ourselves. And then we can share experience, we can share resources, we can share support. All right, so money is just like an energy exchange. So if someone donates to me money, I can say, oh, that's a generous person, that's a reliable person, that's a reliable place for support. And so also in the spiritual path, if you're seeing someone like this, sharing their experience, and their experience seems to have value, sharing their heart, body, mind, whatever, you can identify that person as a reliable resource for support. And that can support you to be on the path. But don't just be in the way of taking. If you feel supported, please, you should think about to support. A lot of people think about to support as building out like an interpersonal relationship between my presentation and your presentation. So don't fixate so much on that, because you'll just waste your time and it won't go anywhere. It's not what's being talked about here. And you don't just have to make a donation to me or practice generosity towards me because I'm teaching you or I'm sharing like this. You can go and clean your parents' toilet. You can go and clean a public toilet. You can go and volunteer at a homeless shelter. You can go and do a lot of things. But be realistic about, this practice and this environment and this situation as much as you can. Oh, Dylan, there's no idea here about someone coming to a meditation talk or a Dharma talk or some kind of spiritual teaching place and making a donation being something stupid or weird or negative or a scam. We don't believe in that here. But everything's offered freely. If you can't see that, then you're blind. But this is not, I'm not here to do your little Reiki reading. I'm not here to check your star sign. I'm not here to do a little kluba cleaning. This is a place for self-sacrifice. This is a place for vulnerability. This is a place for us to be on the ground of our lives. This is a place for total authenticity that's not based in interpersonal relationship. That's based in generosity, that's based in giving without expectation to get something back. And we have a little bit of fun too. So the more fun that you have, the more generosity you need to practice. Otherwise, you're going to get quite confused. Awakening through confusion. Some people call me the Jay Guapo of modern Buddhism. Some people call me the bad boy of American Zen Buddhism. And I say, you know what, that's okay with me. Just don't come too close. You know what I mean? Unless you need help or want to offer help. If you need help, come as close as you want. We have a lot of fun here. I'm not gonna lie. We like to have fun. It's a part of our process here is actually play. But the problem we want to avoid in this, because you're taking in a lot of energy here. So if you're taking in a lot of this energy freely, completely up to you, in this space, you're gonna kind of naturally want to give something back, unless you're a Looney Tune. So you should give something back. You should give your practice. You should give your self-sacrifice. You should give your surrendering. You should give your deep listening and deep experiencing, and not just let this be a place for your ego to make a new parasocial relationship. Big W's in the chat, everybody. This is definitely a big win for everybody. We're all having big wins today. Kind of phasing in and out of reality. I don't know why people like so much to get muted. I don't know what that's about. It's any kind of attention, right? We're looking for any kind of attention. Look for an opportunity to be generous. Stop looking for attention and look for an opportunity to be generous. Stop looking for people to believe what you think or to agree on your opinion, and start looking for an opportunity to give away what's valuable to you. Emptiness. Sudhavasa is the emptiness, as much as it is anything else, but it might mean something in particular. Yeah, so instead of that, fractal elf, make an offering, make a donation. These teachings really inspired you and supported you. You can offer support. What's so taboo? What's so controversial about that? What's so confusing about that? You don't have to, but that's a good idea. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, thank you, Scott. This is Malaysia. I love the devil. I love Jesus. Jesus and the devil are my friends. The devil's a good friend of mine. Devil's not that bad of a guy. He's smart. He's a smart guy. He's a little bit of a freak, but he's a nice guy. Yeah, the devil's my friend. Really, it's beyond duality. It's like the ocean or the clay pot or the mountain, but devil is a good friend of mine, of course. Because I've been practicing for a long time. I've been practicing for more than 10 years, practicing meditation seriously. Buddhism is like real Stoicism. Let's make it a problem instead of just being subjected to the problem. Let's make it a problem so that we have it right there in front of us and we can actually deal with it. We can actually talk about it. We can actually communicate about it instead of just talking about our egos and what we like and what we dislike. People love to be offended because it makes themselves feel important and relevant. Detach from them, abandon them, forgive them. Simple understanding. People cause others to suffer because they are suffering. You should talk with ChatGPT about that, Star Dolphin, and let me know what you figure out. So recognizing that, we have compassion for those people. You have to be pushed back, because if you're not pushed back, you're just going to be doing things in the usual way that you've been doing things. So I'm not here to scam you. I'm not here to sell myself to you. I'm very happy if you're here, period. If you're here to practice and listen and learn and share about your life and your experience, and you take this very seriously, and you can get your own ego out of the way, I'm really happy about that. But I'm also happy just being by myself alone. So you have to be pushed back. You have to be pushed back into your own direct experience, your own capacity, not just to perpetuate your ego, but to look deeply and to listen deeply. Otherwise, you're just the same old thing again and again and again. The wish for suffering to end, the work of ending suffering. Not stop pretending to be in control and actually take control through awareness of awareness. That's not about anybody, not about any mind, not about any story. Okay? I'm very happy you're here, whoever you are, whether you're a good one or a bad one. Some of the kind of disgusting people that come in here, those people aren't really disgusting. It's just the way the action is disgusting. It's a disgusting thing. They identify with that. So they present that way. But they're also welcome here. They just maybe will not be allowed to speak or talk. Not in a hurry, not fixating on understanding, and not being so sure about what you're not so sure about. Be open to unsurety. To be aware and unsure, that's a place of vulnerability. That's a place of openness. Is it not? To be aware and unsure. I'm sure about this. I'm sure I like this guy. I'm sure about this. I'm sure I don't like this guy. What are you talking about? You're so sure about everything. I bet you are. Not as sure as you think that you are. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, I am aware of my identity. Breathing out, I let go of my identity. Breathing in, identity. Breathing out, no identity. Awareness doesn't have any identity. Awareness doesn't have characteristics as such. You have to stop fixating, Roberto, on how you read people and how you determine people are. And you have to start fixating on generosity, on giving away what you're attached to. So you are attached to this idea that their vibe is off or that they're fake, and so that attachment is your problem. So you have to learn how to give up and to give away what you're attached to. Quady Scott is attached to this idea of questioning why are people thinking in a different way other than I am. You have to give away this attachment. You can't let it go because there's no you to let it go. So you have to make the process of you a part of the process of giving. You have to replace you that holds on or you that let go with giving. For giving, with giving, in giving, out giving, everything. Use the word everything to widen out, to open out the mind. Every breath is a new moment. And in that new moment, you can make a decision to attach to what you think or to attach to what random people say or to listen to your heart, to listen to awareness, to listen to the teacher. If you don't want to have me as a teacher or in a teaching position, you are in the wrong place. There will be a lot of people coming in with strange ideas. They think that they know me. They think that they are above me, or they think that they are below me, or one of the biggest problems of all is they think that they're equal to me. So you can either attach to what random people say, or you can continue to be here listening and sharing deeply, and we can go through that process of opening and unfolding and exploring. I recommend that you look back, not just my most recent videos, but over the videos from 1 year ago, 2 years ago, the videos that I post, my life as a Buddhist monk, to get more idea of who I am and what's going on here. I'm not your everyday average live streamer. So to be here means that you're going to be pushed to go deeper into yourself and to stop making up games of the ego that don't have anything to do with mindfulness and detachment or generosity or keeping precept or recognizing and realizing awareness. So this should be a new experience for most people, because most of the people here are from America, and most people in America never have a chance to talk with, connect with, listen to, practice together with someone who was a monk for 7 years, someone who has a lot of experience in meditation and being concerned with enlightenment, and who's trained with meditation masters from around the world. Should you cling to that idea? But no, but you should understand that that's a realistic, practical idea as it relates to being here, as it relates to you being here and me being here. Bodhidharma, the founder of Chan, the founder of Zen, said, "To realize awareness is liberation." It's just a form. It's just an appearance. It's just a thought. It was just a dream. How's everybody doing? How's your life and your sadhana and your practice going? People have to work through their own karma. You can't actually force anybody to do anything, because those people are mostly being forced by their own mind, by their own karma. So you just have to be open and flexible and let people figure it out, or do what they have to do, to go through what they have to go through. You can't micromanage people. You can't really micromanage yourself. The relief and the release and the development comes from letting Jesus take the wheel, or letting Buddha take the wheel, or letting awareness take the wheel, and to stop the perpetuation of identification with your thoughts and with your ego and with the narrative of how your life is. Your life is going to be as unpleasant as bad as you are estranged from generosity. Generosity and enduring, which is basically like mindfulness. Mindfulness is basically like enduring. So if you're not willing to sit cross-legged and to feel pain and unpleasantness, Roberto Garcia Jr., and to just sit there and focus on your breathing and endure pain, then you have to practice generosity in some way, so that you can make blessings, so that your life is going to be better. If you're just working and working and working, you're taking and taking and taking. All you're doing is taking. So you have to practice in some way to make blessings. What does make blessings mean? It means that you might very well save up $100,000 and then buy a penthouse or buy land somewhere or whatever, or $1 million or whatever. But you do that and then you live there, you're not necessarily going to be happy or peaceful or joyful or anything. So money is a lot less reliable than blessings. And blessings come from when we willingly give up that which we're holding on to. So if you can't do that in terms of your practice, your meditation, a lot of people, they just can't sit there and face themselves for even a few minutes or a few moments. Then you have to develop a relationship with generosity. I'm not going to Nepal now. You have to develop a relationship with making donations with your money. You have to, seriously, you have to develop a relationship with doing more rather than doing less. If only I had more time to sit around and watch YouTube. If only I had more time to eat. If only I had more time to drink and lay around. No, that problem is just going to get worse and worse and worse, more and more infected. So I wish you the best of luck. But you don't need luck. You need practice. You need to do good deeds. You need to sow blessings. You need to listen to Dhamma talks instead of watching whatever. I'm not going to Nepal. It's not about making friends. Hey, sweet, Fractal. It's not about making friends. It's about you realizing that the closest friend that you will ever have is yourself. And that the root or the essence of that self is awareness. To become a friend of and with awareness. The easiest way to do that is to give. To blow out your own ego. To blow out the fire of clinging, the fire of self-identity, the fire of me, mine, I. You understand? Do you hear what I'm saying? Anybody hear what I'm saying? It's very specific. And very practical and realistic as well. In the spiritual sense and also in a boilerplate capitalist sense. But, middle-aged men don't want to make donations to their spiritual teacher. They want to make donations to prostitutes in Pattaya or wherever or whatever. We don't want our ego to be challenged. We don't want our clinging to be challenged. We hear about making donations or something like that. Oh, okay, here, I'll give $2 to a homeless man. He can buy a cigarette. We give away our scraps. We kick dirt on somebody and it doesn't mean anything to us. We said, oh, I did some generosity. Now what's next? You're not getting the point. To sacrifice yourself. To sacrifice what you hold on to, what you attach to. That's the way that it is. I'm sorry that I have to be the person to say it. That is the way that it is, and that's the way that it's been in Buddhist culture as well. If you can listen to Dhamma talks, if you can listen deeply and closely and seriously, if you can practice meditation, if you can keep precepts closely, if you can be mindful closely, if you can be willing to give up attachments to thoughts closely, then that's what you can do. But if you can't do that, donate what's valuable to you, and that will help you to do that. Just like paying for a course, paying for a class, paying for a meditation retreat makes you and forces you to be serious about that, doesn't it? Whereas if it's free, it's not worth anything. If it's free, it can't be that good. So this is free. To the capitalist mind, to the money man mind, to the money woman mind, this can't be that good because this is free. But in fact, what you don't realize is that this is priceless. A price cannot be put on this. And be very patient as well. What giving does have to be about is your attachment. The more that you are attached to something, some aspect, some dimension, some value, and to give that away is the more blessings that you sow in doing that. Now, what can you be more attached to than your thoughts, Milky Way, your ego, your opinion, your sense of self, your body, your mind? What can you be more attached to than that? So to dare to detach, to dare to give up, to dare to give away, that which you are attached to is what this is about. Bing, bang, boom. And universe, you'll have to make another account if you want to put more comments. We've got enough bullshit artists in here, okay? And I'm the biggest of them all, so we don't need others in here. How to not expect anything back when you are giving. This is the power of giving. There's no choice. There's no refund. There's no refunds. No refunds apply. You give it away. What are you going to do? Track that person down? You're going to call the police? Give up, give away. It doesn't matter that you want something back. You're also giving that away in giving. Well, you're here now, Roberto, so relax and enjoy being shit. What? Everything shit. Ah, it's not worse than it is it? So allow it to just be the way that it is. Point blank period. Allow it to just be the way that it is. We're here to build relationships with each other that ultimately are interpersonal, based on giving. Not on that we agree with each other or that we disagree with each other. Imagine if you went onto a job site. Imagine if you went onto a carpentry job site, okay? And they were standing around fixating on the fact that they agree with each other. I agree with that. I agree with that too. Yeah, I agree with this one, and I agree with that one, and etc., etc., etc. Feel shit. Because you're unwilling to feel shitty, that's why you keep feeling so shitty. Give it up, give it away. It's a celebration of giving. Giving up your idea that it needs to feel other than how it feels right now. To give that up, to give that away. On the back of a $5 bill, no less. The homeless man can buy a whole pack of cigarettes with that. Thank you, Roberto. It's kind. It's kindness. Sincerity, genuineness. Yeah, can you imagine? Nothing's going to get done. Nothing's going to get released. And donations are also accepted through PayPal. Better to send through PayPal or other ways, because YouTube takes a lot of what you give. Not absolutely better, but practically better. Yeah, I can share with you, Richard. It's a full spectrum situation. It's not just this is a guided meditation. It's not just this is a YouTuber. It's not just this or that. This is your whole life right here and right now. This is the place where everything falls apart. This is the place where everything comes together. Oh my goodness. Facebook's been doing this weird thing where if I upload a video, like a long form video, then it spreads that video out into all these different parts and posts them automatically. People probably think I'm going through a mental crisis or something. Yeah, I don't know. It seems, I don't know what it is, like a Malaysian thing or what, I don't know. Be in the here and be in the now. Miss Lady Womans, if you were here in front of me right now, if you were right here in front of me right now, I'd say, can you get me a piece of cake? Are you gonna get me that cake or not? I'm not talking to you, Stevie. I'm talking to Miss Lady Womans. No answer, huh? All right, Miss Lady Womans, see you on the other side. Go for a walk. No, 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 Roberto. You don't go somewhere to relax. That's the last thing that you need to do. You might as well bring a 12-pack of beer with you. That's not going to help. The walking itself is the relaxing. The opening out itself is the relaxing and releasing of the body and mind. Just like this. Let me show you, Roberto. Stand up, inside or outside, whatever. Stand up and open. Get out of the couch, get out of the bed, put down fear. Stand up and open out, and widen out. The heart, open the heart, open the body, open the mind. Give away the uninvolved. Give out the uninvolved. And you can just walk like that. Walk in that way of giving out. Walk in that way of giving away. Walk like that. Be like that. Walking and breathing and giving out the awareness. Don't fixate. Don't fixate on your body. Don't fixate on your body. Let it go. Learning to be a teacher, learning to be a student, learning to be successful, learning to be unsuccessful.
You want to try?
Yeah, I want to try it.
他会吃的。让你先走开一下，他正在直播。
Whose cat is this? Oh, boy.
Oh,
You want to buy this cat? You want to bring this cat home with you?
this cat.
Is it crazy or is it okay?
它会咬你的。
What?
Yes.
Bite you.
It will bite you? No, look.
Yes.
它会抓你。
It's just an accident. No, it was an accident. It was an accident. We all make mistakes. There's no perfect. Oh,
这不能吃的。
you can forgive the cat and you can forgive yourself. All right, good luck. Okay. People say, well, what about this? What about that? I think you took a wrong turn, Dr. Rob. And I say, I'm too busy kicking ass to take a wrong turn. I'm too busy kicking ass to take names. Okay? I'm too busy remembering to forget. All right? Don't try to tell me what or who or why to remember. I'll kick you in your batuki. I'll show you what you're gonna remember the feeling of my foot. You're gonna remember the feeling of my foot up your batuki. So watch it. Okay? We're not here to appeal to the masses and make deals. Okay, we'll make a deal. I'll act a little bit different this way and you'll act a little bit different that way. Not gonna happen. You think you're gonna come here and trick me? You think you're gonna come here and manipulate me? Not gonna happen. Start your own YouTube channel. Find your own throne of irrelevance. Walking meditation and listening to Dharma talks. Write it down. Talk with ChatGPT about it. You have to have that kind of mindset. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to Dharma talks. Go for the walking meditation. Walking, and instead of fixating on thinking, you can feel the connection between your body moving and your mind as awareness, right? So you're breathing and walking. You're breathing and walking and aware. And you're not fixating on complicated ideas, complicated thoughts. And when you notice that your mind is getting caught up and fixating on thoughts, you release that, you relax that. What did the AI comments say? There's only one way to defeat the artificial intelligence of your ego, and that's not thinking about anything at all. That's not being bound up and trapped in thoughts. You see? Very important, very special, very valuable, very essential. Donors and supporters are given special consideration and special privileges. Oh, it's a good idea, Roberto, but you want to start listening to Dharma talks and listen to some chanting. Bring some Buddhist chanting, bring some Sadhguru chanting, bring some high vibration sounding into that environment. Because that environment is full of the stuffiness of low-level thinking and attached, fixated contractions in the body. So you want to have a resource to play some Dharma talks in that environment to feed the spirits. Because once those spirits are fed a little bit of Dharma, they will go away. Because they're hungry and the Dharma is so rich. So, you know, your problem is not that you have good or bad spirits, it's just there's too much stink in that place. So you have to light the incense of the Dharma. That's the only option. Yes, thank you. Yes, secular meditation is not as full spectrum as the Buddhist informed meditation and things of that nature. So, not being in a hurry, ready to listen, ready to give up and to give away, to put down your own understanding. Otherwise, you can't hear even though you think you can hear. You can't see even though you think you can see. You see? You hear? You understand? Because there's too much attachment, there's too much grasping, there's too much activity in the mind with all these things that you're holding into. Kind of like you have a universe in your mind. And this universe has a gravitational field, and there's all these planets of the thoughts that you identify with and agree with and hold on to that are going around and around in your head. So you have to give away those attachment points. You have to stop believing in, stop involving with those thoughts, those perspectives. This will reduce the gravitational pull of your ego, of yourself. And in that way, these asteroids, these universal asteroids, these wisdom points, these access points will be available to you, will be accessible to you, will be receivable to make an impact. But see, we're just cheap. We're cheap, aren't we? Raise your hand if you're a cheapskate. Come on, everybody, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're a cheapskate. Many people are. So we want a good thing for a cheap price. That's what I want. Isn't that what you want? A good thing for a cheap price? Being broke is better than being cheap. Being broke is something we can work with. Being cheap is unworkable. I'm not joking about this. I'm not joking about this. Do you have your pen and paper, Shrigma Banana? Do you have your pen and paper with you? Write this down, and I know somebody's going to be able to put it down as well. Ajahn Brahm. So Stevie, you almost did a really good thing there. So take out that period and put a comma and remove or. Say something worth listening to, or say something that has value within yourself. The reason that everybody thinks generosity is about money is because that's where everybody puts all their attention and their attachment. They don't look at, they don't notice, they don't realize the thoughts that they hold on to, the thoughts that they fixate onto. The only thing that's real for them, the only thing that matters for them is money. So that's why generosity has to do with money. When you can learn, when you can have the ability to share your deep experience, not just to share your ego or your random thoughts or your whining or your random opinion, that's when stuff starts to get real. That's when we're in a situation where we can work with one another. Okay, that's not correct spelling. Abhijit. Ajahan. Is that it? Maybe that's not even it. Anyway, look it up on YouTube. Try to find it out.
Buat live lah ramai.
Alamak, tak boleh masuk.
Tahu ya Pak tahu di tengah itu tu.
Apa ya?
Nah, dia tengah lah
That's nice. But you're going to charge me a big price because you know that I like it. You're going to charge me a big price because you know that I like it. No, give me the best price, cheap
Yes,
price.
I will.
How much?
Normal price is 35.
Oh, okay.
I give you 35. 35, okay?
It's the same.
Smaller version, this one. This is a small one. That one is a plain one. Oh, this one won't fit you.
Okay, I get this one.
Since you're doing live, I give you very special.
Oh, because the people come to buy,
Yes,
right?
I give you very special.
How
How far
much?
I can see you.
Yes.
Very fast. Very fast.
Local discount.
Give you a double.
I just wear it. Okay, everybody, come to this shop here in Penang.
Star Street.
Star Street. You tell them where to
Oh,
come.
my shop is just Star Street Fashion in Penang Road, opposite the police station.
Opposite the police
Yeah.
station
Yeah.
in
It's
Malaysia,
Star Street
Penang. You come to this
Street
shop.
Penang shop.
Starship Penang shop.
Star Street.
Star Strip.
Star Street
Star Street.
Fashion Enterprise.
Fashion and buy. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Get it together, Derek. Get it together. I had a hat. It's not about becoming this perfect human being. So it's not about changing yourself to be this perfect version of yourself. It's realizing that there's nobody here to be perfect. So you deal with your shit, you deal with your stink, you deal with your suffering in this way of releasing it and putting it down and giving it away. Instead of holding on to this idea that you have this real true ego that you need to manage and control and manipulate and make to be the way that it should be or the way that you want it to be. You have to let go and give up all of that kind of thinking. 100%. Okay, you go ahead. You tell them, you tell them. Okay, beautiful, beautiful man, beautiful man. It turns out this is a woman's shirt. Not this, but this one I've been wearing is actually a woman's shirt. It's not a man's shirt. So what is a woman? What is a man, right? Can a boy become a girl? Can a girl become a boy? There's nothing more important to me in this life than freedom. You can't just sit around being shy. Well, you can, but it's better if you share and you give more. You share about yourself, you ask your serious question, you send me an email or send me some information, because that allows me, that empowers me to be a better teacher and to meet you where you are. We have to meet each other where we are. We can't meet each other in this kind of idealistic idea of what a teacher is, or what Buddhism is, or what meditation is, or what spirituality is. We actually have to connect directly. Otherwise, it's all just a show. Maybe we're in the bad part of town. So it can seem like the bad part of town, or it can seem like the good part of town, but it's not actually good or bad, it just seems that way. It seems that way for a moment, or it seems that way for an instant. So stop getting lost in how things seem to be. How things seem to be is not going to help you. You're forgiven. You're completely and totally forgiven. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. My heart is with you. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. Be free. Just give. Don't worry about the statistics. Don't worry about the analytics. Don't worry about anything. Just give. Just give away. Just let go. If you can't give it away, put it down. If you can't put it down, pick it up. Continue onwards without identifying, without seeking, without avoiding, without following some script about who you are and what's going on. Hold your breath. Stop. Don't do anything. Don't be anyone. a look here. See what
Kita tengok this one.
Oh.
Our burger is very special.
delicious.
Yeah, this is.
But what do the reviews say? What do the reviews say?
All we made ourselves.
It's delicious.
Yeah, you can try. You can see our feedback over there.
Okay, okay. Let me come to eat it. I know what I want. I know what I want. I just want to get this one. Okay.
See
Yeah.
the boss beef.
Yeah. And fish and chip. This have carbonation? Any of these have a carbonation?
For this,
Yeah.
I'm not recommending.
No carbonation. Do you have any carbonation here? They have bubble? Bubble inside? Okay, I'll get the lychee.
That's
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You're very kind. Very kind. soda water. Yeah, just carbonation water. Because this is too sweet for me. It's
Okay,
too
so you want water for
to put the carbonated water, you know, soda water.
Hả? Okay, wait.
Soda.
Now he can So I won't wait.
This food is paid for by people like you. Thank you very much for supporting my life, for making donations and letting me continue.
This one, both this sugar.
Okay, beautiful.
Can I put here?
Yeah, yeah. You can. I am not a monk.
You can try first if
It's okay.
okay. If cannot, I can adjust.
No, no, it's good. I know it's good.
Sorry for this step. If you don't mind, can I take one picture?
Yeah, you take picture of me.
Okay, please come on.
Okay.
Okay.
But
But
I-
normally do like on the TikTok.
I'm very famous.
You are famous?
Very famous YouTuber.
Oh. Then can you give
You
me your
look my
username and
YouTube
follow
channel.
you?
Yeah. Very famous.
Very famous. Your name is
Monk Life. YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Monk Life Meditation.
Mark or Mark?
Monk, M-O-N-K. Monk Life Meditation.
Live.
Yeah, live stream right now. You see?
Oh, Salamat. After you done your dinner, I let me repeat me.
Let me see.
Can you type it for me, sir?
Monk, M-O-N-K. Monk Life. Wait, yeah, that's it right there.
Oh. Okay, sir.
Look, I show you.
Okay.
That's me. Do what you want with me. Yes, finish. What do you want to do with me?
Take a picture.
All right, take a picture. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, outside.
Together, me and you
Yeah,
together.
sure.
Oh,
Hello.
you're a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Good lucky wife, huh? Beautiful. Thank you. No, I don't. What are people gonna do with those things? You know what I mean?
Sir. One
Oh.
request. No, sir. One request. Sir, one request.
What?
Can I take one picture over here?
You have to give a free meal if you want to advertisement.
Sure.
Oh.
Next time tomorrow morning I will give you a breakfast.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Just take a picture. How are you gonna do it?
No, my friend will take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
I told you. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye. I told you, oh, I'm very famous. I'm very important person, but nobody wants to listen to me. I told you. I'm very important person. And don't you forget it. You're going to be really happy when you learn to let go. Because even that thing that you get is always changing. It's always going through processing. You see what I'm saying? So if you try to get it and hold on to it and keep it, if you get this wrong idea of getting what you want, then you'll be happy, then you'll be fulfilled, then everything will be the way that it should. That will never work out for you. Because it's a palpitating or it's a pulsating reality. So it's not just black or white. It's not just good or bad. It's not just you have it or you don't have it. It appears and disappears more and more often. It appears and disappears more and more often. So in this way, you don't have to be so stuck up about, oh, why can't I get what other people have? Why can't I experience what other people experience? Because you can use the wisdom to see through that whole problem, that whole confusion. They don't even get to have, what they get. That's the reality, that's the truth. Well, we don't know, and learning how little we know is very, very important. Very, very essential. We know a little bit, but we don't know everything. Even if there's a situation, there's something we want to work with, there's something we want to talk about, there's something we believe, that's just an idea that we have. And we can't just go around and flinging around our ideas unless we actually look inside of ourselves and what that intention is that we have to put that idea out there. Because maybe our intention is just to cause suffering or just to cause problems, or we are addicted to drama. We're addicted to feeling, we're addicted to experiencing the sense of being right. We love to be outraged. And anyways, if there is something to change, or if there is something to develop, or if there is something to work on, we're going to have to start by doing that inside of ourselves. in our own homes, in our own environments, not just trying to like pretend to be God. Because when we pretend to be God and like fighting with people about what we believe in or what we agree with or what we don't agree with, we can get really, really lost in our kind of, it's almost like our tendency towards conflict. It's almost like we have a desire to experience like being frustrated and being outraged, and you know, there's a meaningfulness that seems to be there in our negativity. Actually, it's exciting to be negative, and what we have to learn how to do is kind of stop. What we kind of have to learn how to do is how to kind of stop and step back. To open our heart, to open our mind, to remember, to recognize, to realize awareness. You see what I'm saying? To recognize and to realize awareness. And it will seem like kind of a random word machine if you're listening to something out of context. So the context of this is mindfulness and detachment. The context of this is Buddhism and meditation. The context of this is I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years, as this is my Monk Life Meditation YouTube channel. So we're phasing in and out of different realities, different dimensions of experience. We're phasing in and out. We're going in and out from time to time, from moment to moment. So we can get lost in that, or we can be found, we can be enlightened or awakened through confusion. Yes, stop. There is a realizing awareness in progress. Bahagian. What is a Bahagian? I have no idea. To realize awareness, to remember awareness, to forget all of the non-stop thinking that we have become lost in. Remember awareness and forgive non-stop complicated thinking. Forgive it entirely. Give out the forgiveness, give out the uninvolvement. Give it out, give it all the way out. You are beginning to feel very sleepy. You are beginning to feel very tired. Listen closely to the sound of my voice. Sleep, 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 sleep. Growing into very peaceful, very relaxed, very deep state of meditation. When you hear me snap my fingers, you will close your eyes and go into a deep, 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 deep sleep. I just wanted to see if you have these headphones here.
Samsung đó. Oh, this one I don't have it. I have one.
You know any shop here have this
One,
this one?
another this one.
Yeah, new one.
Oh, the new one, huh? Oh, I have new the
Yeah.
new. My signature new.
But it's an older one, like this, like the the earbuds. So
You're the same model.
the same model is this. Yeah. So this is the this model is not the same. The two. You see, but this is the yeah. This is the. Okay. Do you know some shop here maybe have it? But Samsung don't have the old one, you know? Yeah. Okay. You have any earbuds? The earbuds, Samsung?
Samsung?
Earbuds?
Yeah, we have.
You have the same model?
For this phone, Mark what?
This is the 2.
Mark 2.
Yeah. Pro.
Mark 2 Pro.
Buds 2 Pro, yeah. Listen to the sound of my chanting. You will begin to become very relaxed and very sleepy. Disclaimer. A hypnosis is in progress. Listen closely to the sound of my voice. Look into my eyes. Listen to the sound of my voice. You have?
Have. 499. No, plus price.
That's the best price? That's final price?
Yeah. Get a new one.
What color is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Let me check first.
Okay.
I'll show you first. If you're interested, I'll show you.
Listen closely to the sound of my voice. Disclaimer. Hypnosis in process. Hypnosis in process. Hypnosis in process. Look closely, watch closely to the sound of my hand. Disclaimer, disclaimer, hypnosis in process. Disclaimer, disclaimer, the following is hypnotic. Closely, listen closely to the sound of my voice. Listen closely to the sound of my hand. The things you do for love, huh, everybody? What do we got here? All right, what's your best price? Come on, final price. Cash price. No. Cash price. These are very old, right? These are the old.
Getting stock 480.
What is it?
480 original.
Original price.
No. Original is become 699. Be selling.
What do you mean?
Original be selling
You
899.
you give me discount.
699. Yeah,
Oh.
this is offer
Okay.
price. 480. That's right.
Okay. How long is the warranty? I'm just
Warranty.
joking with you.
Oh.
Okay, all right. It's a fair price. You're a fair man.
Just black color.
Okay, just black color. What if I give you this? I trade you these. You
Oh,
get
no.
these free.
No trade. No need. You just give it yourself. I can give you the one, the receipt, everything.
Okay.
You give my cash or credit card?
Cash.
Cash.
Is this enough? Can check. Disclaimer, disclaimer. The following is a hypnosis process and very powerful. That's not enough, huh?
No enough.
Okay. So,
320. 160 more.
okay. I'm going to take this. I give you this. Disclaimer, disclaimer. The following is hypnotic in nature. Here we go. We've got some more things here.
Be careful. Never mind. It's okay. I can do it. 200. 400. 450. 480.
Okay, let me pay you this amount through the card.
Pay my card?
Yeah, I'll pay you this amount with the card. With the
200.
phone.
Okay.
Disclaimer, disclaimer. The following is a hypnosis procedure.
280.
Follow the sound of my hand. Follow the sound of my hand. Listen closely to my voice. As you begin to hear the sounds of snapping, you will progressively become more and more sleepy, more and more tired, more and more not thinking. Oh, mane bedme humaya, mane bedme humoaya, mane bedme humoaya, mane bedme humoaya, mane bedme humaya, mane bedme humaya, ya mane bedme humoya, maya nama hu, mane bedme humoya, mane bedme humoya, mane bedme hum. And with the sound of the snap, you go to sleep. sleep, go to sleep. Deep, deep sleep, very deep, deep sleep. Disclaimer, this is hypnotic in nature. Do not listen to this while driving a car. How much did I give you?
Here. 280.
Okay,
You must pay the card is 200.
okay.
So my boss say we have 1 year warranty.
Oh,
How
okay.
Malaysia?
But I'm, okay.
How
It's-
Malaysia only?
all right, okay. Be careful. Do not drive a car while listening to this live stream. It is hypnotic in nature. No, I have the tap. Yo, I am an avid me home. Yo, I am an avid me home. Yo, I am an avid me home. I am not your. I'm sorry, but I'm not your average everyday hypnotist. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years, and now listen to the sound of the hand moving. You begin to feel very tired as you hear the sound of the clacking. The sound of the clacking. You feel very tired. I'm from America, but I'm kind of an international man of mystery now. You know about the Buddhism? I follow Buddhism. I am the Buddhist Fasher for 7 years. 7 years I Fasher, but now I am not Fasher. Now I am an online hypnotist. As you hear the sound of the clacking, you will get more and more tired. It's real, huh? Feels real.
Of course, real.
Okay.
If no real, I cannot give you the basic everything.
Because you are a good man, you're an honest
Thank
man.
you. Understand? This is the warranty card. Please set it up. Can you list your name and your...
You sure it's only good for this country? Okay, so you want me to keep that? Put that somewhere and keep it? As you hear the sound of the click clack, you get more and more tired, more and more sleepy.
And your contact number. This is doing for 1 year warranty.
You message me on WhatsApp?
No. Just the one record only.
I don't know about that, but I'll trust you.
Your name.
Okay, enough everybody, enough is enough. No more playing games, okay? I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. This is the YouTube channel where I teach about meditation and Buddhism. Look at me, do I look like I'm telling a lie? Do I look like I'm telling a lie? Tell me right now, do I look like I'm telling a lie? Is Buddhism snake oil? I don't think so. Maybe you didn't know much about Buddhism and you're jumping the gun. Maybe you don't know much about me and you're jumping the gun. Remember, they call me the J Guapo of non-duality. No. Yes. Okay. You're going to give me more things. Do you want me to give you an advertisement for your shop? Because I'm very famous. And then you give me even more discount. Check my channel, Anthony. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. Maybe you don't know what you're talking about as much as you think that you know what you're talking about. You know what this says here? It says ride with peace. Ride with peacefulness. And that's what all this is about. Yom Shombang Shembe Shemayuan Manamano Shombaya Namashwakwe. Yom Shombang Chue Namayuan Nama Shombang Jambade Manuashma. Yom Bong Jombadawa. Kizzle Pop. Remember all the things that you don't remember. Going into the brain, going into the Mayan chakra. Feel it in the back of the head. Feel it inside the brain. We're not going to come in here and be disrespectful, everybody. Get your stuff together. Okay, another paper?
You already pay? No, sorry. You already connect?
Yeah.
You try already? Okay.
I didn't try, but I believe it. You want me to take this with me?
This is your receipt.
How can I bring this with me, really?
Because we have the IMEI everything just now. We already register your name and your phone number.
But I will throw it away, you know what I mean? I
Never
won't
mind,
keep
it's
it.
okay.
Okay,
I
so
just
you
give
throw it
you-
away for me.
This is my pop.
I give it here, you give it to me, and I'll leave it here.
Never mind. It's
Okay.
I also
Thank
give
you very much, sir.
Nice to meet you.
This is wonderful shop.
Hello.
This is a shop. What's the name of your shop?
My name is Asul.
Asul.
Yeah.
And
Nice
he's a
to meet
great
you all.
he's a great man. He's an honest man. Asul here in
Thank you,
Malaysia.
thank
You
you.
can come by and he'll help you out with whatever you need, okay? All right. Can I get that discount?
Oh.
Okay, already sold. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Well, Kizzle Pop, so the principle and the premise, the magic solution here is we actually have to start beginning to be willing to feel that thing. Not just to think about it, not just to intellectually mull that over, but to actually feel and experience that energy of that trauma. A way that we can allow the light to interpenetrate that trauma and make it something that's not so fixed, not so solid, not so like a, this is exactly what happened to me and I can never forget it and I can never let it go. You said I didn't have magic. You said I wasn't powerful, right? W for those people that never doubted me. Put a W in the chat if you never doubted me and you knew I had the power. Come on, everybody. W's in the chat if you never doubted me. See, Genevieve, it's all real. It's all real. You should have never doubted me. Should have never doubted me. If you don't think this is real, you got it wrong. Learn to let go. Learn to let go. What is the teaching here? What is this about? This is about you letting go. This is about you letting go of the thoughts that you hang on to. This is about you letting go of the identity that you hang on to. This is about you letting go of your opinion, your thought, your idea, your story. This is about letting go, period. Don't talk about me like I'm not here, Stitch loves. Be very careful what you say here. Be very careful what you do here. Let go of your thoughts. Let go of your identity. Abandon your life. Abandon your identity. Abandon your opinion. Abandon your thoughts about this and that. Abandon your thoughts about yourself. Abandon your thoughts about other people. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years, all right? I don't want to hear it. I gave up my life for 7 years. Don't come in here and try to impress me. Don't come in here to try to force me to do anything. Gay people don't own the rainbow. Gay people don't own the rainbow. The LGBTQIA plus etc. community doesn't own the rainbow, period. It doesn't belong to them, it never has. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me who to be. Don't tell me how to think. Don't try to tell me nothing. Don't try to teach me nothing. Don't try to tell me that there's things that I don't know about. Don't try to tell me that there's perspectives that I don't know about. Don't try to tell me that there's anything that I know about. I know about everything. I know about everything. I know who you are. I know who I am. I know who everybody is. I know what everything is. I know what's going on everywhere. I am omnipresent. I am God. I know everything. Don't you ever try to tell me there's something that I don't know. Don't you ever try to tell me there's something that I don't know about. I know about everything. I know about everything that can be known about. I am the knower. I am the understander. I know about everything that has ever been and everything that ever will be. I am the king of understanding. I am the queen of understanding. I am the universal omnipresent understander. I am the knower. I am the one who knows about everything. If there's something that I don't know, then it's below what I know. If there's something that I don't know, then it's not as real as what I do know. I am the university professor of all knowledge everywhere. And what the teaching of that is to relax. To relax the knowing mind, to relax your ego of knowing everything, to relax your ego of understanding everything. Relax. You're not the big bad boss. You're not the foreman on the work site. So if you want to be here, please be here to listen and to learn and to share deeply. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. If you want to be here, you got to be ready to listen deeply and share deeply. Otherwise, you're just pretending. You're just going around in the circles of non-stop ego, non-stop liking and disliking, non-stop scrolling. I'm here to help you stop scrolling. I'm here to stop the addiction, to help. I'm an addiction counselor when it comes down to it. My role here is as an addiction counselor, the addiction to self, the addiction to the wrong view, the addiction to identity, the addiction to someone, somewhere, something, somehow, some certain kind of situation, some certain kind of experience. So I hope that you can feel the freshness that's inside of my heart. I hope that I can share that with you. Not that I'm a perfect person. I do a lot of wrong things. I make myself suffer more than I need to. I'm sure of that. But I know how to let go. 7 years of being a Buddhist monk, if it taught me one thing, it taught me how to let go. And this is where I do my art. This is where I share who I am. This is where I try to reach people who have as of yet been unreachable. They call me the Reacher. They call me the Jack Reacher of meditation. They call me the Jack Reacher of Buddhism. They call me the Jack Reacher self. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. You can check my channel. You can see it. You can see that that's the truth. So who am I? Well, I am sincere. I am real. I'm doing my best. That's one thing I can say. I'm sincere and I'm real. I don't want to hurt anybody. But sometimes what it takes is to taste the bitterness of your own ignorance and attachment for you to wake up. For you to wake up and look deeply at life as it is right here and right now. People say things they don't really mean. What I mean, I say. What I mean, I'll stand behind. And if I can't stand behind it, then I'll explain what it meant to me. Everything's not about everybody thinking about things all the time. Everything's not about what is this and what is that and da 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 da. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a teacher. This is anti-self propaganda. This isn't for disingenuous communists. Okay? Disingenuous communists are not going to have much success here. For 7 years, I lived as a Buddhist monk. What was that like? What was that experience like to be a real Buddhist monk for 7 years? Traveling around the world, attending intensive meditation retreats. Are those things even real? Is being a Buddhist monk real? Is attending intensive meditation retreats real? Are meditation masters real? Are monks who've been practicing meditation and wisdom and compassion seriously for decades real? Or is it all a fake dream? Is it all just an anime snippet? We're not in charge of everything. You're not in charge of everything. I'm not in charge of everything. It's time that we get used to that. It's time that we wake up to not thinking. Don't listen to what random people say. Don't listen to what you randomly say. Listen to the listening itself. Listen to the silence inside of yourself. Repeat after me. I am not crazy. Repeat after me. I am not crazy. 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 I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Because the I, the sense of self, is just a knot. It's something that you've gotten tied up. You've gotten thoughts tied up together. And this creates a sense of self, a sense of contraction in the body, awareness. Not to be afraid anymore. I'm not crazy. 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 Yeah, that's wonderful, Ezra. I'm not crazy. 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 So what we're learning to do when we do something like that is actually we're learning to develop non-dualistic and non-self-fixated concentration. So not the development of non-dualistic concentration through nonsensical mantras that carry within themselves their own self-destruction. I'm not crazy. 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 Wading into the deep end, we learn the importance of knowing how to swim, the importance of knowing how to let go, the importance of knowing how to forgive ourselves for not being able to swim at the moment that it was needed or seemed to be needed. Appearances can be deceiving, don't we? Didn't we all learn that growing up? Did we not all learn that appearances can be deceiving? Don't be scared, Eddie, it's okay. It's just a part of the teachings that we're going through right now. Sometimes we have to be scared to learn how to be free from thinking about our identity in a way that's based on being scared. the potential for being scared. Because life can be really scary. The Buddha said life is a big bowl of shit. And the bowl's made out of shit too. And that's what it means. Life is suffering. Life is shit. So can we forgive ourselves enough to cultivate happiness, cultivate awareness, to realize awareness in the shittiness of life? And you might say, well, my life is just fine. But you can see for everyone's life that there is shit. Epicness is temporary. That's why life is suffering. Because it doesn't matter how epic it is, it'll be temporary. Whatever epic experience you have is temporary. Just like whatever negative or difficult experience you have is temporary. We're here doing the work. We're here to end suffering in our lives. Yes, to be way more happy. To turn the tides towards happiness. But actually freedom means freedom from negativity and freedom from positivity. That's why a lot of people are not able to understand what's going on here, because they think if it's not positive, it has to be negative. If it's not negative, it has to be positive, and otherwise they're bored. So the notion of freedom or non-duality has never appeared before them. The notion of not someone, doing not something, at not somewhere, is impossible for them to conceptualize, because their reasoning is broken. Their reasoning is fixated on the things that appear rather than the space in between appearances, which we all have access to and is actually the essence of our mind, or essence of mind, essence of reality. So if you can notice the space in between your thoughts, you can become a Buddha. You can become enlightened. But you cannot do anything because you don't exist. You is just a thought, just an idea, just a dependently co-arising phenomena, an appearance. May the donors' wishes be fulfilled. What's so complicated about that? What's so confusing about that? May the wishes of the donors be fulfilled. May they be protected and safe. May they be free from suffering. May they feel deep and meaningful consideration. That their blessings may take root and bear many fruits. May we all aspire to live up to the way of the Buddha, the way of awakening, the way of giving, the way of renouncing, the way of letting go, even though we find ourselves holding on. What's going on in here, everybody? I'm not seeing any messages. Let's get some big W's in the chat. That is very cool, M. Tawil. I've never seen that before. Big W's in the chat, everybody. Or have I ostracized myself and my audience? Am I now alone? I'll have to go back to work at McDonald's. Yeah, I'm just in an Uber on the way back to the temple. Wide awake. Well, the hypnosis didn't work, did it? I won't give up. I'll keep going. I'll keep trying. I'll keep moving forward. What's real, what's not real? Smith, I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years, so I'm not aspiring to live a monastic lifestyle now. I'm informed by living a monastic lifestyle. It's just that reality is not our thoughts about reality, that's all. To know that, to remember that. Yeah, it's very interesting, right, Gabriel? There's no over there, Roberto. This is your life. A Buddhist monk, Smith. This moment is the only life that you're ever going to have. There is no over there. That's just a dream. It's like intentionally wanting to go to sleep. And yeah, I get that that's how we feel sometimes, but this is about waking up. And waking up is how we kick ass and take care of business. A brain is just an idea. You don't have a brain. You don't even know what a brain is. It's just arbitrary separation that's ideated. That's just a thought. That's just an idea. Brain produces reality. Where's your brain? Show it to me. Can you experience your brain? What's that experience like? What does your brain feel like? Yeah, that even the idea that letting go is real, it's something that can be totally lost on us in society, in the world that we live in. The very notion of letting go not being some kind of nonsensical, kind of feel-good, hippy-dippy nonsense is inaccessible for people. So I try to make that a reality. You must let go. If you follow and join this live stream, you either have to let go or become insane. So that's how we develop spiritually. One of two options, let go or become insane. Which one do you want to do? Home, sweet home. Just do it. Just do it. Just stop thinking. Just stop thinking and start breathing. So that very action of stop listening to yourself and starting to listen to me is letting go. Right here, this parking lot right here, yeah. Oh, can pull in here. Thank you so much for the ride. You're a really nice man, and I wish you all the best. Yeah. Okay, good luck. Thank you. You know what time it is, everybody. You know what time it is, don't you? Come on, everybody. You know what time it is. Yo, banzam bongju yo, manibin mum. Namo guanzhi yimboza. 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 南无观世音菩萨，南无观世音菩萨，南无观世音菩萨。